Juju. Hi, Mama Juju.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
Well, everybody, we are here. It is the first week of November. Can you believe it? We're almost done with this year. It's just crazy.
I know,
And we
right?
are with, I know, I know. I just cannot believe it. We knew it was going to happen because last year about this time it's like we're going to blink and it's going to be Christmas. In January when we started this. So, anyways, today we're working on Iowa and North Carolina. So, welcome everybody. We're happy you're here with us. Let's see what we've got going on here. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and add, give me a second. I'm going to add the Ko-fi stream so that you guys can see the digitals here. Hi, Bonnie.
Hey, Bon.
So, and so here is the Iowa kits. Can you see it? Is it centered, Juju?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, because I have to just go to another window and can't see it. So here is the Iowa kit. We've got this really cute little birdie here, the meadowlark. Oh no, golden finch, I guess. And I had fun with it. I thought it was a beautiful bird. And here is a geode design there. And then bacon and pigs were sort of a theme for the state. So I had fun with that. And these beautiful flowers I had a good time with as well. So it was the wild rose, and I just got to play with that in a fun way. And then going back to the shop, we can do North Carolina. So they had these yummy strawberries, and I had a lot of fun with this watercolor background. I think it's more than what I normally do. It's sort of more airier. And we've got some cardinals. I have a cardinal journal I'm going to show you that I worked on last night. And then they have a little, I think it was I can't remember off the top of my head. They got this beautiful lily. They've got the sweet potatoes, how to put in the sweet potatoes, and how to put in the frog. And we got the squirrels and a map and the stock car races. I've got family that lives in North Carolina and that races, so that was fun to put that in there as well. So there you have it. I can remove this now. Let's see. So that's what we're working on. Glad you're here with us, Bonnie. Okay, so what's up with you, Juju?
Well, I've been dyeing paper. So I took my coffee dyed grungy paper and used it for backing. And I made this cute little folio. And I used the papers and made a pocket. We're going to clean that up with some marker because I wasn't patient. And I didn't let it dry. Then I have a pocket here. And then I used the papers on the inside for just like a little notebook. And then on the back, I used the paper there for a little tuck slip. And then I put one of those little 50 girls in it just because, you know, she looked like she belonged on that flower. And then that's the back. So cute.
That is
Then I got the little,
adorable.
I
That is
took a little
adorable.
cardstock and put the pig on because the pig was just too cute. And then I put my coffee dye strips on the back. And you can use it, you know, put it in like a saver. Writing board.
Nice. So I had fun too. I got to play with this kit a little bit. So I'll show you what I've done so far. I've been working on, I'm trying to get 10 journals since last night done by Tuesday. So this is one I got to do from the kits. So I got the little meadowlark there and made this journal this morning. So this was a lot of fun to put together. So it is this cool flannel, and then it's backed on a pink that I inked in the black, and it's sewn, and it's got the lace there. And then I just found other digitals that would complement with it. This was a digital kit from Creative Fabrica. And then this rose gold one is Nevermore Creations. And I thought that went well with this theme here. I love this. This is one of my favorite images from this kit. Although there's some cool images from this kit, I think. So there's the geode. And there's a little bit of steampunk concepts in here, I think. Got some coffee dyed paper. And then I just inked around the edges of the white there. My printer still isn't doing edge to edge very well anymore, which is disappointing. I did get this really cool stamp. Let's see if I have it readily. Oh, here's a stamp that I have. Isn't that cool?
It is.
So I've got this cool stamp, and so I put it in a couple places on here. And I love this page too. I just thought it was so cool. So this is pretty much a simple writing journal. It's going to go in the shop. I haven't made any journals last month, really. A couple of the little, I guess I have made some journals, but they were the French journals and all those, and the little tiny autumn ones. So I need to make some bigger journals and these. So there's one journal that I made, and then I am going to make a little piggy journal. So I got this going, and this is sort of fur material, and this is, what do they call that, dot Swiss? So that's going to be my little piggy journal. And I want to do a geode, and look how cool. I'm going to use the same fabric or something similar. That will be a pretty journal too, won't it?
It will.
From that one, from the Iowa kits. Those are the Iowa kit ones. And then what I've been doing over here, here's just a journal card. I think I've shown this to you guys before, but I think it's pretty cool. On the pages that I print up that I'm not going to put in a journal right away, I'm making them into little pockets so that they open right here. And so when I do wild rose or golden rose items with the teal or the bluebirds, I can just have ephemera and build this up and get little ephemera kits ready for Happy Mail or things to sell in the shop. So I work with a lot of these themes all year long. So having a place to put things is really fun. So, but don't these look really cute as just little ephemera pockets?
They do.
Things that you cut up and you're like, oh, I know it will go with that kit, and you just sort of put it in with that. And then here are the North Carolina pages folded. I haven't decided if I'm going to make a journal or do some more of those little folded pockets. So either way, they will be cute doing that. And then so I could get 2 journals out of this pretty readily. So I may make those 2 journals out of it just because they're there and play with things. So that's what I've done with both kits so far today. But I wanted to show you, since it had a cardinal, last night I worked on this little cardinal journal and thought I'd share it with you too. So this is one of Nevermore Creations kits, and then the blank pages. But this is going to be going in the shop on Tuesday. I have this set of stickers here, and I was able to just use one of these little. There's 4 in a set. I have 2 of these. And it filled up this book pretty well in a really simple way, but helped it stay looking elegant. So I don't know if you guys like matchy kits like this, but this seemed to work out really well. And I just used the stickers. people have been requesting more writing space, so I'm trying to, sometimes I do fancier and sometimes I keep it simple like this. But since cardinals were one of the birds from North Carolina, I thought it'd be fun to show you this. So you can take one theme out of the kit, like one animal or one inspiration, and make a full kit out of it, or make a full state kit with all the different things in it. Anyways, that is what I have been doing in the last 24 hours. Oh, and I was on Whatnot and bought a Stamperia set of stencils and was able to use that. So that was fun.
Oh, cool.
That's all I have to share. I'm probably going to play with the kit and make some ephemera out of that one kit out of North Carolina. I'm really tired, obviously. My brain's like thinking not very deep today.
Well, that's okay. You can have a lazy Sunday play. That's perfectly fine. Because I am going to just do some markers and try to fill in the spot here.
Bradley did, Tater did give me some a great lunch.
Oh, that man got your belly full.
Yeah. He brought me my favorite meal.
Wow.
That squirrel is so cute.
Isn't he?
He's a little bit low. I should bring him up. Okay.
I'm just trying to blend that
So we've got 3 more weeks of Celebrate America, I think, is what we're planning on. Next week, we're going to hold off on having Celebrate America. We've got some stuff going on with the family next weekend, and we're just going to, and my husband's off this week, so I'm going to take a week off from having to get anything done. If I get stuff done, that's great, but I'm going to take the pressure off this week and enjoy time with the family with everything that's going on.
Oh, that is too cute.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're saying so cute, and we don't have you on.
Oh, I was just crafting away.
What is so cute? What did you just tuck in there?
I kind of filled in that white spot I messed up with some markers and acrylic ink. And then I put the little tag, I inked around it and put it in there. And then I did the punches on the corner there. And then I put one of my little labels I made, I folded over for a topper that I had embossed. And I just stuck it in there. And it kind of sticks out the front. So cute. And then I had these hearts that punched out. I thought, why not? So I'm just going to stick these, randomly on here.
Nice.
And then I put the little girl right there because she just went without the pink coffee. And I copy-dyed this one in Casey got into the dye and made a mess. Yeah. So some of it wound up getting on the copy dye paper. So it still turned out cute. Actually, it turned out a lot better than, if I would have planned it. And then on the back, I just put the little gem and just left that plain. And it slid it right up under there. Like that. Did little punches there. This is just cute. It came together. It came together fast. And it's cute. Yeah, it came together real fast and cute. Now I can do some stenciling on that, or I could just leave it. And with all the dark, I don't really mind the white. Write it on your calendar. Uh-oh. I accidentally cut my pig. I cut the back of the pigs, Billy. Trying to get me some early chitlins. Oh, Lord. You know, it's getting cold weather. It's getting time to harvest some pigs and have some chitlins. Oh, that's cute. Let's put it for a page edge. Look at that. Let's do that. Let's take that strip and put it right here for a little page edge. None the wiser, and don't it look like it belonged there?
Oink.
Yeah.
Bonnie says. Cute.
And then, yeah, that's cute. And then I kind of want to round the corners, but I kind of don't. I'm not really sure. And I want to dial this one up a little bit, even though he's a man pig. And you know, I was watching Chabby. And she does that crinkling. And I've been dying to try to do that. But every time I try to take my seam binding and just put the hot glue down and just crinkle it up, it just never comes out looking like hers.
Bonnie says she does that too with her seam binding. I'm like,
it is impressive. I can't get mine to come out that way. I mean, hers just looks like she just crinkled it right on up. And mine just looks like I just ran over it with my tippy toes. And I'm going to do the sides, I guess, since I've been grunging everything today. I'm in that grungy mood, apparently.
I think I'm just going to make ephemera out of North Carolina.
Yeah, I've got these tags here that I want to make to go in it and for a pocket. Let me see. I'm going to move this stuff out the way. I was going through it. Here they are. I'm like, I laid them up here somewhere. I'm going to use some yellow paper. I got the other little pig. And then I printed out this one and this one. That one is just so cute. He needs pink paper behind him.
Yeah, that's a fun one too.
Yeah, he needs some pink paper. He doesn't need yellow paper. And I thought we could take it and fold it. And then fold it again so it has a fold on top. And we'll take this and cut it out. And center it. Isn't that so cute?
Very cute.
I'm using this.
I know. I love the way that pig and the tree came out really cool too with that kit.
It looks really good. Let's see if I got that bottom. And center it on that first page. And then the sides where they're folded, I'm just going to trim them.
So, Juju, are you going to make a whole states, all 50 state journal?
I was going to make that, the big, huge single one. But I don't know now because it is a whole 12 by 12 thing that you get at Michael's. I mean, it's stuffed, and I have stuff sitting on top of it. And I don't print but like 3 or 4 pages out of a kit. And then the extra,
Right.
and then sometimes I have extra ephemera for some states that people sent me or that we've had, done. And I'm like, that would be a massive journal if I put all that together. So I'm kind of torn of exactly what to do. Isn't that cute?
He is so cute.
Yeah, I was like, I could just, and then I was thinking, well, I could do north and south,
Make a card. Oh, I know. Bonnie was listening to the components of December. We don't have to do November or whatever, but we can just take one element from each kit, like just make a tag or something, and put the state on the back of it, and that could be an idea, maybe, just to play with later. It doesn't have to be November, but
yeah.
That might be one way to capture it if you wanted to go that route. I am making journals for every state. I've got journal covers starting, and I'm collecting ephemera from every state. So I will be continuing to make journals for every state this year or next year.
Wow.
But I was just curious what you were going to do.
Well, I was wanting to do that one big one, but good Lord, have mercy, it's gotten so big.
I know, it's too much.
I know. So I was thinking, well, I could do north and south, that Macy Dixie line going on. But then I thought, okay, well, maybe it's still kind of big, so maybe I need to divide it up to a trilogy or, quadruple it or something and make maybe all the signs,
East, South, Midwest.
Or
maybe do the timelines. Like we could do the timelines. We could do like Eastern. What is yours?
Oh, girl, I thought about just taking the United States, folding it in 4s, open it up, and then there's the journal. That other's just a little bit too complicated. I thought maybe we just, fold it up and just see where it lands. That sounds kind of fun.
We were talking about this earlier, the way that you and I think.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about folding it up in quarters and just seeing where it lands.
And I'm like getting all analytical.
Yeah.
We can do it this way or this way.
Yeah, I was like, no. That way if somebody gets upset, it ain't my fault. That's just where the quarter bounced. Yeah, I didn't do it. That's just the way the quarter bounced.
That is hilarious.
Oh, right. And then we could pop that up and have a journalist spot. So let's put this in here. Okay, I put it up. I left the page out. I thought about one of these white spots here. We could put, where'd the pig go? Oh, there he is. We're going to turn him sideways. We have to make a belly band. What can we do for a belly band? I need some cardstock. I have a piece. Yeah, I have a piece right up here.
I think these are my favorite frogs so far. Like, I've done a lot of frogs, but these ones turned out the cutest so far in the series.
Oh,
Other
let's
than
do
the
some
nursing frog.
chairs. Yeah, those nursing frogs were really cute. All right, let's do some of this. Let's see what it looks like just with this. And then we'll take, um, oh, that's cute. See if I can line it back up. That's close enough. Oh, that turned out cute. And then we'll take the pink marker and edge it with the pink marker. Oh, let's do this pink.
I really do love how this North Carolina kit came out. I love the, I don't know, the watercolor. It's just, I'm really digging it. It's not my style normally, and I just think it's cute.
All right, that is cute. Plain, simple, and cute. Uh-oh. Might need a little butterfly. I have gotten myself in a world of heartache with this ephemera of mine.
You got yourself in a world of heartache. Why?
Because I moved it. And then I was trying to see where I could put it, where I could get to it. 'Cause, you know, when all my mixed media stuff close by me, right here in reach. But then, I thought I would put my ephemera pieces, just some of it, in this photo album. And I'm finding that the stuff I've been wanting lately is not what I put in the photo album.
Got it. Hi, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
We're just sort of playing right now. We haven't started sharing about the states. We're just playing with North Carolina and
Yeah,
Iowa.
I got excited about the. Oh, look. We got to put that on there. Just because what it says. Look, I could put one of Debbie's inches on there. Let's see. These have been the funnest things to play with.
Oh, your Twinchies?
Well, these are the ones that I got from Debbie Epps. And
Oh, cool.
yeah, and they're so fun because I like just to take them and then, you know, cut them and mix them in with my art and stuff and use them for labels. And they're just so fun because it's it's a way to pull off some of her stuff and work it into some of the stuff I'm doing and getting some inspiration from it. And it's just been super cool. I don't know if this is a label or a sticker. Back feels kind of stickerish. Uh-oh, sound like hubby's back home. And I'm going to play off of that design. And put that.
So Debbie says, Juju, you will get an email about a package from me. It's a gift for your coming your way.
Oh.
It's a gift for you coming your way.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, and then I'm gonna put this here.
What are you doing today, Debbie? We're doing well.
I think I'm gonna put this in the middle.
Playing along here. Oh, that's cute. Let me see what. Let's see if that will work. Can you lift that up, Juju?
Huh?
Can you lift it up so I can see it closer?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the glue stick. Because this card stopped. See? I was playing off of the design. And then the little booklet would just slide right behind there. And it's a little pig. So we're learning to fly. Pigs fly.
So cute.
Oh, I tickle myself. Okay. And then this one, I think I was going to turn it like this because it doesn't really matter.
Hi, Stamper Girl. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, Dallas.
How you doing, Dallas? You doing all right today? Girl, did you come in last night? If you did, I am sorry. I didn't say nothing to you. I was having issues with reading my chat again last night. I was, getting into some stuff, and they were just having a good hee-haw time. Aggravate me about it, so I apologize.
Neither of us are from Iowa. I just made a digital inspired by the symbols of Iowa. And we are playing with the digital kit, and you can go ahead and go to Scrapbook Sage on Ko-fi and download the kit for free.
And play along with us.
So I made Dallas. I made a journal. Where did I put it? How do you lose a journal in 2 minutes and you haven't moved?
Well, that's quite easily for me, but I got that problem.
I know. So this is the journal that I made, inspired by Iowa this morning. So it was the golden finch that inspired it, but I love the way that the pink and the blacks played off. So I just went through my stash, pulled things together today, and made this journal that looks like that. I did a flip through a little bit earlier, but I'll do a quick one since some people have come in, and then give Juju a chance to finish up some stuff. I know, it's so easy to lose our stuff just sitting here. It's crazy. This is one of my favorite pages from the kit, and the geode page as well. This is one of my favorite pages. But all my pages are my favorite pages, so I love it all. Oh, really? Aw, that's sweet. Iowa's one of those states I don't hear a lot about, so it's always good to learn more about it. So tell us all about it if you have any details you want to share about it yourself. So there is the journal I made inspired by Iowa, and I am playing with some of the North Carolina symbols in this kit here. I'm just going to make a lot of ephemera, and it will go in kits and journals that I make later.
All right. Well, listen, while you're doing that, and they're watching you craft. Oh, that's my husband's. He left his phone. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me cut it off. Sorry about that. I bet you he's looking for that. Bless it. Okay. That was a terrible laugh. Shame on me. Bless my heart. Okay, did you know? Let's see. Iowa has the nicest people ever. They're the sweet Midwest. She's a freshman in Iowa. Oh, that is cool, Dallas.
That
Well,
is cool.
it is the national biggest producer and exporter of pork. It is known for the birthplace of sliced bread, pulled pork sandwiches all in one spot. It was first sold in 19. Oh, I thought you were gone. In 1928. There is a state fair, y'all, and it has a life-size cow made of entirely of nothing but butter. And when you
Oh
know it,
wow, that's cool.
and when you know it, it was a popular attraction. I imagine it was. It is the only state in the U.S. that the name starts with two vowels. Whew. Okay, my little mouse got lost there. And it's the Iowa tribe that the state name was in honor of. They lived there long before the European settlers arrived into that area, and it was a French colony earlier. It was in French territory until 1763, where they were defeated during the Indian War, and it was transferred to Spain. In 2013, the city sealed a time capsule to be opened after 100 years, and it was done on the city's 100th birthday.
Did you ever do a time capsule in school, Juju?
Not in school, but me and my sister did one, and one of my friends, we did one out behind our house where we used to live.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, whenever we were.
Oh, I'm glad that your daughter's enjoying Iowa. I went to school in California, but I was a part of a Christian group that was out of Illinois, Stamp Girls. So InterVarsity, sort of based out of, or they had retreats or something in Illinois. I loved my college days too. They were great.
Well, Iowa is the only state bordered by two navigational rivers, the Missouri to the west and the Mississippi to the east. And the western borders of the state is completely formed by the rivers. Ain't that something? There is only one town island in Iowa. It's located on the Mississippi River.
What's considered tiny?
1.23 miles.
Okay.
I don't really know if you would consider that. Maybe that's just wide. That would have just been, a hump in a river, but okay. Coldwater Cave is the biggest water cave in the state of Iowa, and it is over 16 miles of passages stretching from the northeast to the southeast. Well,
That's sort of cool.
we have our Hatfields and McCoys. Well, Iowa and Missouri have their honey. There was a border dispute in 1930s between Iowa and Missouri where it was known as the Honey War. It was caused by an inaccurate land survey. See how important them land surveyors are? They could start a war. Just ask the Hatfields.
Hi, Michelle.
I'm not looking at the chat, so is that Alabama?
It's Curiosity, Michelle.
Hey, Bama girl. I was just thinking about you this morning. There are two alleys between Washington and Columbus Streets in Burlington, Ohio. There is a road known as Snake Alley. It is the most crookedest street in the whole state. Okay, that's saying a lot.
It is. That's true.
Okay, I don't like snakes, but for some reason, I really want to go down Snake Alley. I mean, didn't you get like this overwhelming urge to go down Snake Alley all of a sudden? It's
I
just
don't know if I'd want to. I'd probably get car sick.
I don't know if I want to ride in it, but I seriously want to go down it. It is the largest corn producer in America. The delicious red apples oriented from there. Wine and wineries. There's over 100 of them. While we could eat some corn and have some wine. Wind power is third in the nation after Texas and Oklahoma. And it leads the nation per capita for wind power with a capacity I don't know what that means, 2,324 MW/million people.
Is it megawatts, babe? MW?
Milliwattage? Is that what that is? Milliwattage?
MWC is megawatts is MW, right?
Megawatts? Okay. It's 232,324 megawatts per million people. Oh no, that just sounds like a lot.
It's a lot.
The original Fort Madison was built in 1808 to control trade and provide the U.S. dominance. We some bad people sometimes, I tell you. It has the largest trail bridge, 25 miles long. It crosses 5 towns. Woo!
A trail bridge is 5 miles long. That's a long bridge.
And it crosses
from here to Washington.
And it crosses 5 towns. The bridge is half a mile long. And it is 130 feet high. It is considered to be among the largest trail bridges in the world. And you will not catch me on it. The largest coffee pot and cup. Y'all know I like my big old things. There's a huge Swedish coffee pot and a matching coffee cup that can be seen in Iowa. They are the largest of their kind in the world. And that is in Staten, Iowa. The world's largest strawberry lives there. It is a fiberglass statue of a strawberry. It's located on Strawberry Point Building. It's not edible, but it is a perfect strawberry marketing strategy. Because when you see it, you sure enough want to eat it. Need a bowl? Here's some bull. Albert the Bull. He's made of concrete and he's the world's biggest bull, and he was erected in 1964 to honor the local Iowa cattle industry. That's some bull right there.
Iowa has some big things out there.
Yeah, guess what else? It's got the world's largest,
Uh-oh.
it's got the world's largest popcorn ball. It's the home of the world's largest popcorn ball. It is over 24 feet in circumference. That's a lot of popcorn.
You know, I think people were really bored in Iowa and they had to make a lot of big things.
I guess so. You probably never seen a wooden nickel, but there in Iowa, on a farm, it is a 12-inch world's largest wooden nickel. Well, he just got to whittling one
They
day.
have the largest gnome.
Yep, just
Sam
got to
Gross says
whittle.
they have the largest gnome in Iowa State University.
I gotta read this. Poor Diane. I really want to go see this. Elwood is the tallest concrete gnome. It's the world's tallest gnome. He stands in a garden 15 feet tall from his boots to his tall tail pointy hat, and weighs at least 3,500 pounds. He may not be the tallest gnome, but he sure is the tallest concrete gnome.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm gonna have to name one Elwood.
Elwood.
Elwood. You need a truck stop? Iowa's got one for you. It's the largest truck stop. It's known as Iowa 80. It's not just a place for truckers to park their trucks and have some bread and butter, but it also has a barbecue shop, chiropractor, huge museum with some antique trucks. It was established in 1954 and has been dubbed a small city and a trucker's Disneyland. In short, it's a trucker's paradise. The Danish go to Iowa. If you like bicycling, the longest and largest and oldest recreational bicycle touring event in the world is held annually since 1973. Good God, that is a year younger than me. Whew. Riders ride across Iowa and participate and come from all over of the 50 states and other continents. And the best people play golf in Iowa. It says so. More Iowans play golf per capita than any other state. Why? They get tired of whittling nickels. It has one of the highest motorcycle ownerships. Good Lord, there is one motorcycle per every 15 people. That's a lot of motorcycles.
Just you find parts easy.
You like water? Why? Go no further. It has, let me see, did it say the largest? The oldest water tower. It's one of the top 10 oldest water towers in the United States. It was built in 1897 and still is functional to this date. It has the steepest and shortest elevator. Well, I imagine so. It was dubbed the shortest and steepest scenic railway. It inclines 296 feet up. It takes passengers from Falcon Place to 4th Street through 189 feet. But it has a spectacular view, though. You can see the Mississippi River in 3 states and the entire Central District. Won't be there. Oh, goodness. The city of Britt, Iowa is the home of the Britt Hobo Convention. It's been going on since the 1900s. It's a weekend convention that includes food, entertainment, arts, and much fun. That's where all the hobos are. Ever wondered where they
You need to be taking notes. All the fun attractions.
I know, it seems like
Used to go
I know, it seems like a happening place here. It's the place for museums and aquariums. Fort Dodge is known as Little Chicago. The nickname came when the construction was undergoing, and it was built to mimic Chicago. Many buildings are still standing today. You have the opportunity when you go and visit to wander through the history and art at the Bolton Art Museum and the Fort Museum. You just go right on, have yourself a hee-haw time. Send me a postcard. I might have to look it up because out of all this, there was no Chicken Little. A huge
Chicken Little.
The biggest frying pan. Now, they got the biggest stuff. We need to talk Texas about them. A huge...
I know, that's what I was saying.
I'm saying. A huge frying pan was built for Brandon's Cowboy up. That's where all the cowboys are. Brandon's Cowboy Breakfast Festival in 2004 to fry 44 dozen eggs and equivalent to 88 pounds. Excuse me. 88 pounds of bacon. It measured 9 feet in width and 14 feet in length with the handle included. The Cowboy Breakfast Festival occurs on the 3rd Saturday of every September. Y'all mark y'all calendars. We're going to see some cowboys in Iowa in September. Somebody needs to go and videotape that. We need to see how far that is from us. That would be cool. Go down there and do a live with the cowboys. Maybe take them down there and get all the cowboys out of my cowboy journal.
Get some real cowboys for that cowboy journal.
Get some real cowboys. Oh, there's a living history farm. That's just a little bit too much for me, though. In Iowa, there's a living history farm. The main feature is providing living demonstrations of the 1700s to the 1900s farm life. No, ma'am. They had it too hard back then. I'm too spoilt. That was Iowa. Would you like to go on to North Carolina?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Well, North Carolina has many nicknames. It was once home to dinosaurs and prehistoric animals. Pepsi was invented there. By a drugstore clerk. It's the home to the tallest lighthouse at 210 feet tall. The first American-born English child was born in North Carolina. Her name was Virginia Dare. She was the first English child born in America. She was born in the year of 1587 to Eleanor and Agnes Dare. In what is now known as Dare County.
So, after America became independent, she was the first one born.
Yep, she was the first English-born child in the colony in America in
Oh,
1587.
in the colony.
Uh-huh. It says not much is known about her or what happened to her, but her name will remain forever etched in the annals of history. The moonwalkers that may or may not have happened while they were trained right there in North Carolina. Flying squirrels, they got them. Blue Ridge Parkway is not just known for a place to take breathtaking scenery, but you can experience flying squirrels. Don't shoot them. You'll go to jail. They are an endangered species, so don't be shooting no flying squirrels. Blue ghost fireflies. It's the home of the rare blue ghost fireflies. It's the most common fireflies that glow a yellow-green color. But the singular blue ghost fireflies are associated with a blue hue. So when you see something glowing blue, it ain't an orb, it's just a firefly. There are some weird animal species in North Carolina. A white squirrel, them flying squirrels, them blue ghosts. Might be because there were so many different species, 3 different species of dinosaurs. 2 duck-billed vegetarian and 1 large carnivore. The fossils of one of them bluegilled was found there in 1869. I wonder what those people thought in 1869 when they found them big old bones.
That's a good question.
I can see it now. Bubba! Come on, Bubba! Look what I done found. Hold my bear. Let's dig this up. That's what
And then
I,
those teeth. Well,
that's what I would say.
yeah, the carnivore teeth would be a little bit scary. The bird might not be interesting. May not be as scary.
University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill has noted for having many Nobel Prize winners. And other Rhodes Scholars and Pulitzer Prize winners. Give me a Pulitzer, please.
I'm keeping my mouth shut about the Rhodes Scholars is all I have to say.
Blackbeard, well, he hunted the state for many years before actually being killed in 1718.
Hi, Zippity.
Well, he was killed.
So the girl said she's in with going to see the Cowboys.
She's in with going to see the Cowboys. Woohoo!
Yeah.
All right. Blackbeard was killed off by the British naval forces off the coast in the Outer Banks in 1718. And I was watching that show, the Outer Banks. That's some serious weather and fishing and water out there. It's pretty.
So Zippity says the sachets in glaring at jujus Hey y'all, Giu's got her Marble Cowboy in her email since last year. Look up Bandera, Texas, cowboy capital of the world.
Oh, okay. There's Three Finger Picking Style. Finger Licking Good by Earl Suggs.
She's reading the information. I don't think she's crafting.
Yeah. North Carolina has an ice hockey team renamed themselves the Carolina Hurricanes in 1977 due to the many hurricanes the state has seen. The Rose Bowl is there. Sugar Ray Leonard hails from North Carolina. He was born in 1956 in the Rocky Mountains. You need some tobacco. It produces the highest tobacco production in North Carolina. One of the famous ones is R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company. And they're famous for making the Camel cigarettes. The famous emeralds there. 64 carat. And it sold for $1.65 million at an auction in 2010.
I like me emeralds.
Need a sweet tater? 60% of them come from North Carolina.
I don't think you could handle if I got any more sweet taters.
More than 1.8 billion pounds of sweet potatoes was harvested. More than half of what was produced in the county. In the country. You've got the Tar Heel State is the nickname. It comes from the production, from the tar production from the small farms, and also produces livestock and crop. Turpentine and pitch. There was two towns. There was Salem and there was Winston in North Carolina. They merged together in 1913 and became known as Winston-Salem. These two towns are only a mile apart, so it was the only logical thing to do.
The only logical.
Only logical. It seems like a small detail to the stakeholders on the state pride. However, consider that North Carolina is the first state to declare independence from Great Britain in 1775.
That's cool.
It is the 9th most populous, the 28th most extensive of the 50 states. It obtained statehood in November the 21st, 1789, becoming the 12th state to join the Union. Why, you can get there, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. That's not too far. We just cross over Tennessee and bam, we there with the Cowboys, y'all. It was nicknamed the Old North State, Tire State, and the Turpentine State. It has 100 counties. Raleigh is the capital. And there is no Chicken Little, y'all. We'll have to look Chicken Littles up. With all that information and that moonwalking, I can guarantee you there's some in there, North Carolina. I bet you there's a lot of Chicken Littles up in there.
Probably.
Uh-huh. I got my Marlboro Cowboy in my email since last year. You talking about that when you mailed me? We done crafted with that thing 4 or 5 times. Girl, where you been? You need to send me another one. I even got some printouts that didn't print off right that stuck over here in my thing to try to transfer. Forrest Gump. I was trying to open this container up since I finished off these candies. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, look at this. I was sitting here thinking, wouldn't this make a cute journal? If there was some way we could make a journal like this. My sister bought me these. See, to make it look like a house. I was thinking, you know, because when you open this up, see, it kind of looks like a house. That would be a teeny tiny journal, y'all. But you know I'm going to have to try it, right? It could have a wide spine.
Oh, look how cute that is. Yeah.
Yeah. It could have a wide spine. I'm going to think about that. It could be a short, fat. That would be a short, fat mama. Look at that spine.
Or you can just cut down the middle on the edges and make that spine in half. Like, to reinforce it. So just like cut down the middle.
I was kind of digging the wide spine. I was kind of digging the wide spine. With the top, house top. We'll lay it right there. We'll think about it.
We'll
Let
see
me
what you
pick.
make.
This is what I did today, Michelle. I took some of the papers out the kit and just made me a little folio journal out of it. A little scrappy notebook. I took a file folder to use as the base, and I used the one that had the golden finch on it with the 29. I took this. That's that haul I got in today. And I tried coffee dyeing it. And I guess either A, it did not take the coffee dye well, or B, I was too impatient. But it did dye, but it's just a real light color. So it looks kind of dingy and dirty, more so than coffee dyed. And then I took a bead to put in the middle and put it over the little feet of the bird. I took this little bitty, I got some little bitty black pom-poms. So I stuck it in his eyes. Because I don't know what to do with those little bitty teeny tiny pom-poms. So I made his eyes out of it. And then I took some yellow lace and some crocheted lace to make the edge. On the inside, I just made a slanted pocket up and a pocket across here. And I covered it with one of the pages out of the kit. This is my coffee dyed paper on the back of cardstock. And I took my labels that I started making last night. And I had embossed some. Girl, use your embossing. I embossed it with one of my stamps. And then I just folded over to make a tag topper and stuck it out of here. So when you close the book, you can see it on both sides. See? Okay, then I took one of the little ladies, and she is from Verspera. Where is it at? Veripeear. But she has a thing of 50 ladies. So I put one of the ladies on here and did some walnut stain around the edges. And that's a little squirrely one. Put the little lady on this. This is my coffee dyed paper. And Casey got into the dye and it kind of got all over stuff. So, you know, I couldn't have done it no better myself. He was just dying. He wanted to dye paper too, that's all. Can't blame him for wanting to get in on the fun. And he did it better than I did. So this is Casey dyed paper. Didn't want to be left out. On this side here, I made a belly band. And I took one of, I bought a card of Debbie's little inches. Put it down there. It was one of her artworks. And she had this on it. So I just cut them out and then use them as little inches or twinchies. So I put it here. I went off this design that I stenciled on. And then put a label on it that says Learn to Fly. On this, I just took some pink dyed paper and made a little a scrappy notebook with the pig out of the digital because it was just cute. That's the center. It's one of the pigs out of the digitals. That is one of the pig pages. The other one's on this one. I took this one and backed it with some coffee dyed cardstock to put in as a placeholder or writing board. I took the other one and tore it and put it in here and made it a little hidey tuck spot. And it's just coffee dyed paper. This one I took one of the digitals and did it as a 4x7. And then backed it on the yellow paper and put it in like a writing spot. And that's the back of that digital. And then back here, I took that same because the digital fit across the whole file folder. And I just made a little slip-in pocket. I took this one, just kind of left it plain, put a little gem up here, and then put one of the little ladies because she looked like she needed to stand on that flower. And then on the back, I put that same thing. And that's what I did today. Isn't that cute?
You did great.
I know, it was cute. Like I needed another one, but it's just so cute. It's cute. I like want to use it. I might take it to work with me and use it this week. That would probably hold a week's worth of notes.
I got a good start on some basics.
Maybe a day's worth of notes where I've been going lately. So that's what I have been doing.
Yeah, you got a lot done there.
Hey, Barry.
So everybody go ahead and check out the Ko-fi shop at Scrapbook Sage. Feel free to download any of the states there. They're all freebies, definitely till the end of the year. So enjoy that. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Storms Radios. Welcome. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks, Zippity. Thanks, Bonbon and Michelle. We will be meeting, probably not due this week, but next week. I mean, not this coming week, but the following week is when we'll do the next two states.
And what will we be doing?
I cannot scroll up. We are going to be doing Kansas and California.
Kansas and California. We ain't in Kansas no more, Toby.
Yep.
We done moved to California.
Oh, look, you're already starting on your little journal there.
I know.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and sign off, and you guys have a great week, okay? And Juju, you're gonna be on tonight.
I am. We're gonna do some jelly printing tonight, and I'm gonna need a boat.
Cool. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Bye. Thank y'all.
Bye-bye.